Okay, folks. So I've been watching NQ, and personally, I think we should be going higher. That is my approach. Like my bias is bullish. That is marked just for future reference. I think we should be heading, like I said, I think I said on Monday or maybe yesterday only, that we should be heading towards this NWOG, and that is what I'm looking for right now. Also, now the question is, what narrative are we seeing that? Uh, well, there are two things here in case of a narrative. Like this could go lower, tap into that gap. I'm just watching if that gap will really be respected and like it will move nicely or not. Or we could just maybe take this small like minor sell side over here. We could rip that and then move higher again towards our objective. And I'm open to both narratives, but I like this one better because what this gives a scope for a healthy retracement for an extended move. So this is what I think. I mean, 50% right there, I know, but I'm not expecting that. I'm not expecting it to come to this gap. See that one, the open one right here. So I don't expect to see it come here. In fact, I don't want it to come here. If it comes this far, then it's probably going for those lows first. And since it's very close to the draw, that's why I don't think it would be a very major retracement down. That is not something I'm looking for. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this session. What happens when the market opens, that is something to watch. As for ES is on a different track. Different as in, I think ES can hit that gap, but depends on a lot of factors, but I think ES would be able to hit that gap. And if that aligns with NQ's picture of maybe hitting this gap or maybe even taking out this low, right? If that happens, then I think we can see a very nice run higher. I would love to see that. I mean, that would be like the ideal scenario. But if that doesn't happen, still I would be watching if ES and NQ support each other or not. We are bullish. My approach is bullish completely. There's no doubt there. But it can change if the market presents something that is extremely bearish, right? So yeah, and for ES also we have, where are we looking for that volume imbalance, right? On the daily, I marked it. I don't know when I did mark it on a live stream, I suppose. That volume imbalance on the daily, that is where we are heading, and that's where I see the market going. I think it should be a nicely bullish day, maybe not extremely bullish, but it should be a nicely bullish day. If we get, especially if we get a retracement, if we get that and we take some stops out, I think it's going to be a very beautiful day. Having said that, we are just 4 minutes from uh, 4 minutes from the open. And I am ready for it. As much as I was not ready, honestly, when I came to a session, I skipped London. I skipped London today. I overslept. So London got skipped in the process, and it was a beautiful session, by the way. And when I woke up, I was in a bit of regret, of course, that I, not because I saw the session. I mean, even before I saw the session, I was like, fuck, I overslept. Right. And I was like, okay. And then I went ahead and saw the session. I was like, well, it was a very easy, like, it was a good shot, honestly. But then the actual realization hit me. I was like, okay. So that means, because I had been backtesting and working around the clock, right? So what I realized was that means I would not respect my body's requirement for sleep or rest or any other requirement for that matter, because I'm like, oh, I missed the session, I could not trade it, I could not do that, I could not do this, when the body needed rest, right? So that's something. Actually, I'm seeing something, just give me 1 second. Hmm. Okay, I think that aligns. If uh, I'm not looking for a short per se, honestly speaking, but I think that is a very good opportunity. And I think that's what I want to see. I think I might short it. I'm just watching just to be sure. And of course, I cannot short it. I will not have the time to think at 9:30, and it's just 1 minute and 39 seconds. The narrative is fine, but my draw is bullish. Okay, I need to be very quick about this. I don't think I have the time. We've closed at 25,676, right? Okay, 25,676. Where are we at? Okay, so we are 100 handles above. I just have a minute to finalize this. I think I will. All right. I am going short. Let's see. Going short as in I'm placing a limit entry. If it gets taken, good. If it doesn't, well, it doesn't, right? There's nothing to fight for in that scenario. Just a tad bit late. I think I might miss it, but I don't want to think like that. So I'll just keep my focus on putting the order. Right. Now, since this can be volatile, I would be slightly reducing the risk, because if I'm off, I know I'll be losing in slippages, and I don't want that, clearly. Okay, that changes nothing. I'm still looking for that very approach. I'll tell you when I think my approach will change, and I might even increase the risk if it comes back nicely. Mm, okay, I think that is over already. That was a good point of shot, but it did not come back there. I saw this, and I saw it, and I was like, fuck, that's a shot, right? In 5 minutes. But of course, I would not have taken that shot anyway. I'm not trying to condone it. I'm just simply saying that uh, I don't like entries so close to the fair value gap. I mean, maybe like somewhere halfway is my preferred entry point, 25 to 50% in that range of the gap. Well, anyway, we will just drop that out, and okay, we've already hit the gap. Now the question is, where is ES? And ES is well, not that bearish, let's say it that way. And that changes a lot of ideas, in my opinion. Okay. Okay. So ES is, excuse me, not so bullish. Sorry, not so bearish yet, and that doesn't look good to me for an NQ long, because I was expecting ES to take some sell side, but it has failed to even touch any sell side, right? God, what the fuck is that? I mean, I don't even know I had an alert on YM. I don't know how long that is, but let me just take a look. Why is it ringing right now? Ah, okay. YMZ 2025. Okay, that's interesting. YM is going higher. Okay, I marked the target. I realize that now. I believe that is long back. Oh, anyway, that's nice, but that is interesting. I mean, ES and NQ are going down, but YM is going higher. I mean, that is really interesting. Anyway, and we'll be going back to NQ. Now, what does this show? I think now we are clear that we would want to take that out first, like below the equilibrium lows. That is my current approach. Yeah, anyway. Mm, just give me one moment. Actually, I'm facing some issues with the stream. I think I'll have